I'm Hector Esquivel, and I'm 29 years old.
Sí, yo soy Alicia.
Hi, I'm Alicia. I'm Hector's mom. Hector was diagnosed when he was 7 years old with muscular dystrophy.
Muscular dystrophy affects your muscles and your lungs and your breathing and your movements.
So I've been caring for Hector about 2 decades or so, watching him in his life and his mother and how he interacts with the family and how he's grown into a young man. There are different types of muscular dystrophy. Some have later onset, but the classic you can detect now at birth. Somewhere around age 5 is when kids with muscular dystrophy start to lose their ability to walk and become wheelchair bound. My patients, with time, they end up on nocturnal ventilation just to rest, give them a rest at night. They have their maximal social abilities, the ability to talk and work or go to school or interact during the day. But other than that, it's a matter of supportive care, making certain that they're getting occupational therapy, physical therapy. With respiratory, we follow them very closely in terms of particularly exercise, but as the cough decreases, as their peak flow grows below 160, then they lose the ability to get rid of that mucus. So now we've got and you just want to reach in and grab it. And with that comes problems with recurrent hospitalization and pneumonia. And then the other is airway clearance. And so for Hector, who is getting recurrent pneumonia, we use the high frequency chest wall oscillator. And then with time, as his peak flow fell below 160, onto the cough assist so that the mucus didn't stay down below.
I really like the BiWaze machine because it's practical, smaller, and has its own battery, which is what I like the most, because I don't have to worry the battery will run out of power. In regards to Hector, it helps him with removing his phlegm and makes him feel better. Our family sees that it's a great machine and has helped us a lot in regards to Hector's situation.
With the BiWaze machine, the normal cycle that helps me inhale and exhale, and the oscillation, it moves my lungs like if I was walking. And the big breath, it gives me more air in my lungs so I can breathe better.
Se le abre como su pecho.
The changes that I have seen in Hector when using the BiWaze machine is that he's relaxed for a long period of time and it allows his lungs to breathe easier.
2 weeks ago, we went to Seattle and to Vancouver, and I was able to take it. And it was easy over there to use it, and I felt comfortable while I was over there on the trip.
Muy buena llevar esa máquina.
On our trip to Seattle and Vancouver, Hector and I had a great experience with the BiWaze machine. While we were away from the hotel, it stayed charged for many hours. I had no worries when Hector would stop and use it because it was always charged. The BiWaze machine has been very beneficial for me and Hector.
The difference between the BiWaze machine and my old one is the BiWaze, I feel like it's stronger. It gives me more air than my old one. And I like it too because it has a battery. Usually here in California, they take the light off when it's like windy. So when the light's off, I can use it without connecting it to light.
Entonces se la pongo para que él pueda.
When Hector eats, he gets a lot of anxiety. He uses the BiWaze machine to allow him to burp and breathe easier, which allows him to continue eating at ease.
After using BiWaze machine, I feel a lot better because my lungs, I feel are stronger when I use it, and I can breathe better. And when I have like phlegms, it helps me take them out, so I feel much better.
So for Hector, we want he and his family to have the best life possible. When he has to go in the hospital, it impacts the whole family. If any of us are stuck in one room sitting in a chair, you really want to get out. And so the BiWaze cough has allowed them to do that, to travel in their van, to go 17 hours away and see cousins that he hasn't seen before. So it's really been a blessing for this family.
Y nos ha servido más que nada.
Being able to use the BiWaze machine has been a great experience for Hector and the family. We like it very much and has worked better than any other machines we've used. I recommend you try it because it's a great thing for those who need it.
So the BiWaze machine has changed my life in a better way because I feel better on my lungs, on my breathing, and it's a life-changing machine for people with respiratory problems.